Now, Chief Meteorologist Brian Davis and your Storm Team 2 forecast.
And let's check out your forecast this evening. Right now, we're in the 40s to about 50 degrees across the Miami Valley, but a cold front will be coming through this evening. And once that front comes by, temperatures will quickly drop off and we'll be around the freezing mark by 11 p.m. So the rain will still be with us this evening, but later this evening, change over to a wintry mix, and then eventually from that wintry mix, even over to some plain old snow. And there could be some light accumulations overnight, enough to create maybe a slick spot or two tonight. And still, some of those could be around for the morning commute. But at 8 o'clock, we're expecting dry weather with cloudy skies, 27 degrees, 33 at noon, and maybe some breaks in the clouds late day, but generally a cloudy day and 34 degrees at 5 p.m. So it'll be quite a bit colder tomorrow. Weather headlines calling for that rain to transition to a wintry mix this evening with an inch or less of accumulation. But as I mentioned, slick spots, cloudy and colder on Thursday. It'll be dry as we get to New Year's Eve. Now, looks like the precipitation is going to hold off, but there's going to be enough cold air in place that as we get to New Year's Day morning around sunrise, some freezing rain could be there at the start. Notice even New Year's Eve, cloudy skies and 31 degrees at midnight. But then we should climb up late day into the low 50s. But a good part of the day on New Year's will be on the chilly side. And we will see that rain, as I mentioned, freezing rain transition to rain in the afternoon. Tonight, low temperatures with some colder air coming in, dropping off into the mid to upper 20s across the Miami Valley. 26 in Sydney, 27 Troy, 26 Springfield, 26 up around Urbana. And then tomorrow afternoon, only near the freezing mark in the northern counties, Salina over to Bell Fountain, 33 Urbana, Sydney, 35 in Troy. Looks like we'll be up into the mid-30s here in the Dayton area too, about 36 degrees or so for tomorrow afternoon. And then some warmer air coming in late day Friday. Could boost our temperatures up into the low 50s, but that may not happen until we get to evening. And you'll notice up north only staying in the 40s throughout the day. Goodwill Auto Auction camera, the rain's been moving through this afternoon with the cloudy skies. You can see that precipitation on live Doppler 2 HD. More rain coming up from the southwest, but as we look to the northwest, some blue beginning to show up. And with that colder air moving in, we could see a transition over to some freezing rain or sleet, and then eventually to some snow, and that'll be happening from west to east late this evening and into the overnight hours. The good news is, as I mentioned, tomorrow morning when you head out the door, should be back to dry weather. Here's a future track snowfall forecast. Again, this is a computer model, but giving us a general idea what may happen. You can see at least a few tenths of an inch over most of the area, some places in excess of a half inch. So generally an inch or less of accumulation expected as we go through the nighttime hours. Currently in Dayton, we're all the way up to 50, now our high for the day. Southwest wind at 16, 96% the relative humidity, but most of the area still in the 40s, 46 Wapakoneta and Bell Fountain, 47 in Greenville, 48 in Troy, and then those upper 40s to near 50 in the southern Miami Valley. There's the rain tonight. There's the transition over to some freezing rain and snow. And then after midnight, that should all push south of us. So it looks like dry weather tomorrow, but then that chance for some freezing rain returning early in the day on Friday. Tonight, we'll see that rain transition to a mix and then over to snow. That'll be later on this evening for the Dayton area, mainly after about 9, 10 o'clock here, but earlier in our counties west and northwest. Inch or less of accumulation, and the sun set this evening at 5:21. Mostly cloudy, colder tomorrow, only about 36 degrees. May see some breaks in the clouds later in the day, but a good part of the day will be cloudy as we climb up into the mid-30s in the afternoon. And Friday's high 53. That won't be until late day. Again, some freezing rain possible in the morning, transitioning to rain. Cloudy skies on Saturday, 44. We'll have another chance of snow and rain Saturday night and Sunday, with high temperatures Sunday in the upper 30s. But we are back into the 40s next week with partly to mostly cloudy skies. Brooke?